Hello students, my name is Ludmila Salihovna. Welcome to the English lesson. I hope my lesson will be useful for you. And now let's be ready with tablets. Let's start our lesson with questions. Use this QR code to get website in order to answer my questions. Now please, open the box. Let's start and answer. What's the most interesting city to visit in your country? How do you spend your time when you're on holiday and the weather is bad? Do you prefer summer vacations or winter vacations? Do you prefer hot countries or cool countries when you go on holiday? Have you ever been on an airplane? Good students. What word does come into your mind after this task? How do you think? What we're going to speak about? You're right. The theme of our lesson is travelings. So the aim of our lesson is to sum up your knowledge about topic travel. Find please synonyms for word travelling. Trip, travel, journey, tour, voyage. What's the difference between these words? Trip is a journey or excursion, especially for pleasure. Travel. The Oxford Dictionary defines it as being the action of traveling, especially abroad. Journey is an act of traveling from one place to another. Tour, a journey for pleasure in which several different places are visited. Voyage, a long journey involving travel by sea or in space. Well done. Today, a lot of people can afford to travel around the world. We are going to name the different ways of traveling. You are to answer the question about your favorite one. Using this example, I prefer traveling because. You have 30 seconds to make sentences. Let's check it. I prefer traveling by car because it gives the freedom of movement. I prefer traveling by train because it's the most convenient and not expensive. I prefer traveling by plane because it's the fastest and the most comfortable way of traveling. I prefer traveling by bus because it's cheap. I prefer traveling on foot because it's environmentally friendly. Well done. But as for me, I prefer traveling by plane because it's so exciting. What do you think about this way of traveling? Give your reasons. You have 1 minute to answer. Let's check it. What are the advantages of this way of traveling? It's the faster than other means of transport. It's the most comfortable way of traveling. You can get any country that is not always accessible by other means of transport. What are the disadvantages? Turbulence can also spoil the flight. There are usually long queues at the check-in. A plane can be extremely expensive and your luggage can be lost. Not bad. The world is filled with such a wide variety of wonderful destinations and beautiful places to visit. Find out what country is talking about having only one sentence. You have 1 minute to do it, and let's check it. There is the biggest carnival in the world. It's Brazil. This must-see sites for any visitor includes the Colosseum and Rome Forum. It's Italy. New Delhi is the capital of this country. It's India. It's the largest country in the world. It's Russia. The Great Wall is the largest monument of architecture. It's China. Now please use this QR code to get website in order to tick these countries on the map. So, Brazil, Italy, Russia, India, and China. Excellent, students. You know, there are certain mystic places around the world that are surrounded by mystery because they contain the remains of lost civilizations. What are they? Easter Island, Chaos Temple, Machu Picchu, and Delphi. You should match these pictures with descriptions. You have a few minutes to do this task. Let's check it. Easter Island. It is an island with monumental statues. Chaos Temple. It is an ancient temple, Shiva temple in India. Machu Picchu. It is a 15th century Inca citadel. And the last, Delphi. It is the ancient town and seat of the most important Greek temple. Not bad. But what should you do before visiting another country? Please use this QR code to get website in order to complete the quest, in order to know it. Before going to another country, you should get a visa. When you're in foreign country, you don't know their language and you can get easily lost. When you're going to a foreign country, you need to get travel insurance in case you get injured or lose your things. Excellent. You could leave this room. Continue. Now please listen to the audio and take statements with speakers. You have 45 seconds to look through sentences. Use one sentence for each speaker. You have a few minutes to do all this task.
Now we are ready to start. Speaker 1. On my arrival in Tokyo, I spent a night in a traditional Japanese hotel. It was a terrible experience. My window opened onto the narrow, dirty street, which lay between two buildings. The opposite building was so close that I could touch it. I looked out of the window and saw the sky, which was as gray as the building in front of me.
Speaker 2. We stayed at the Bay Island Hotel, which was a pleasure as it faced the sea. The color of the sea was blue, a color that I have not seen in any of the beaches in India. It was calm and beautiful. I was happy about the fact that we were going to spend 10 days in such a beautiful place. All we had to do was sit in the open restaurant, look at the sea, enjoy the cool breeze, and feel good.
Speaker 3. During my trips, I had to sleep in hotels, hostels, at bed and breakfasts, and at friends. Staying at your friends is the best thing to my mind. But if you don't have any friends who are willing to give you a bed for the night, you should go for bed and breakfasts. Those which I visited had nice rooms and very friendly hosts who were very proud of their hometown.
It's the end. Now let's check it. Speaker A. The speaker found the view from his hotel room awful. B. The speaker likes the panorama in front of this hotel. C. The speaker gives advice on choosing a place to stay at while traveling. Excellent students. Dear students, today we have discussed the means of transport and places for visiting, did the task, did revision exercises. Our lesson is coming to the end. What word does come into your mind after our lesson? Use this QR code to get website in order to leave your emotions. The lesson was interesting or unforgettable. Maybe it was a bit boring. Maybe it was difficult. Dear students, thank you for lesson. Our lesson is over. Goodbye.